First assessment, this is one that you might remember from inpatient, but it's the shorter one since we're going to focus on the speech and voice, okay? So you can tell me if you remember any of it.
I will.
All right, do you know what day of the week it is?
Yes, today is Monday.
Yes. And what year is it?
It's 2024.
And what state are we in?
Oklahoma.
Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to give you 5 objects to remember, and I will ask you again later if you remember them, so listen closely. Okay. The words are apple, pen, tie, house, and car. I think you got it.
Apple, pen, car, house,
and
tie.
Then, there you go.
Yes.
Good, so just keep those in the back of your mind because I'll ask you here in a second. Okay, now I want you to imagine that you have $100 and you go to the store and buy a dozen apples for $3 and a tricycle for $20. How much did you spend?
$56.
Oh, so with the apples, I should have clarified this. The apples are only going to be $3, no more.
$3
plus the 20
How
for
many
the tricycle.
apples?
It doesn't matter, it's just a bunch of them for $3.
Oh, shoot.
I know. I know, you made it harder. No, that's okay.
I said 3 times.
You did, that's okay.
I thought you told me how many apples. So.
That's okay. They make it kind of tricky that way.
I guess it did.
So it would be, you buy apples for $3 and a tricycle for $20. So how much did you spend?
23.
There you go. And how much do you have left? You started with 100.
Oh, 17.
17.
Out of $100.
100.
23. 100 minus 23. I thought it was 7. Oh, no, I have 77.
77. Yep. You had the 7
that
right.
Was weird. Because the money, like I used to be real fast, but I'm not now.
That's okay. All right, now I'm going to do a word finding task. So I'm going to pull up my timer here because you're going to have 1 minute to do this. And I'm going to have you name as many animals as you can think of, okay? And you can start now.
Okay, a rabbit, cow, chicken, duck, turkey, snake, baboon, monkey, a gorilla, anaconda, that's kind of a whale, fish, goldfish, hippopotamus, panda.
Yep, and you can stop right there. That's as many as you needed. Now, do you remember any of those 5 words we talked about earlier?
Yeah, apple, tie, not in the same order because tie was last.
That's okay, they don't have to be.
But apple, tie, pen, because you raised it. Apple, pen, use apple, pen, so tie was last, but.
You're only missing the last 2 if that helps.
I don't remember it. I know my short-term memory is not as good too, but
okay.
That's another thing, my short-term, but
okay.
I don't remember.
That's all right. Let me see if giving you a cue helps at all.
Okay.
1 was something you can live in.
House.
And 1 was something you can drive.
Car.
There you go. House and car. Yeah. All right. Now I'm going to give you some numbers, and I'd like you to give them to me backwards. Okay. So if I say 4-2, you would say 2-4. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. 8-7.
7-8.
Yep. 6-4-9.
9-4-6.
Good job. 8-5-3-7.
7-3. Oh shoot. 8-7.
Okay. Good try. That one's the hardest one.
Okay.
Okay, now this is the last thing that you have to listen to. I'm going to tell you a short story, and listen carefully because afterwards I'll ask you some questions about it.
Okay.
Here it is. Jill was a very successful stockbroker. She made a lot of money on the stock market. She then met Jack, a devastatingly handsome man. She married him and had 3 children. They lived in Chicago. She then stopped work and stayed home to bring up her children, but when they were teenagers, she went back to work. Okay, do you remember the female's name?
Jill.
Good. And what work did she do?
Stockbroker.
And when did she go back to work?
After her children were grown, I think.
Mm-hmm. And where did she live?
Oh, crap. It was, I know this was a state, but it was Oklahoma, and it was,
Do you remember the state?
I think I do, but I was trying to think of the state.
Okay.
But
Just give me your best guess.
I think it had a C in it.
Mm-hmm. It was a big city that they mention in here, and it starts with a C. It's where the Cubs play.
Chicago.
Chicago, So what state would that
Illinois.
be? Illinois.
That's what I was thinking. And I was thinking Jack and Jill went up the hill. I don't know why, but
No, that's correct because they do kind of model it off the
Yeah.
nursery rhyme. That's correct. Okay. All right. Now this next part is some writing. How is your writing okay with
it's
the
funny.
glasses? It's a little fun.
It's so funny, even with glasses, because I'm numbish on the left
Okay.
and no control on my right.
Okay.
But this is my dominant hand, so sometimes it goes crazy.
Okay. Gotcha.
I tried to give my sister a hug and I punched her
Oh,
on accident. So
In occupational therapy,
sometimes it will go.
they're giving you the worksheets to really try to control
Yeah, I am
work on this
writing.
to
I'm trying to.
more,
Okay. Well, let me explain what you would do on this, then we can see if you want to try it or not. If not, no big deal.
Yeah.
What I would have you do, you probably remember this in this circle, is write the numbers in here like you'd see them on a clock.
Okay.
Do you want to try that, or do you think it would be
it's fun.
I'll
tough?
do
Okay. Okay. Here you go.
I'll do
And then
it.
you can
Just-
use this pen. Yep, just like that is a clock face. You're gonna write the numbers in there.
See, sometimes,
And if you'd rather a pencil, I can grab you a pencil.
no, it's
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Quit that.
Oh, that looks pretty good. Good. Okay. And then can you make the time 10 minutes after 11?
Okay. 10.
Mm-hmm.
You said 11.
Yes.
Oh, that's a shorter one.
Okay, thanks. Yep. Good.
Mr. Perfectionist.
Yeah. Hey, that was good. And I know that you're a perfectionist, but that gets the
Well.
message across.
That
Your
makes
writing really looks pretty good. I mean, it's legible.
It's better
Yeah.
than I thought, actually.
Yeah.
Which is still not good. I used to write really pretty. Like
Mhm.
my name would be really good, but not so much. And,
Yeah.
You still do good on your name.
Yeah.
baby.
well,
You're
not
getting better.
really, not like I used to.
Yeah. So on this, you got a 25 out of 30, which is really a pretty good score.
Okay, I think
We normally will treat for anything that's will offer that we can treat for anything under a score of 27. So basically what a 25 is we would kind of consider that like a mild cognitive deficit. So while we're working on the speech, we can definitely throw in some cognition,
Okay.
but while we're still focusing on the speech, we can
Sure.
add in some stuff like that.
I appreciate that.
But I don't want you to think that's a bad score, because that is really pretty
I
good.
should get 30, but
Hey, we're getting there.
I will later.
One step at a time.
I
Yeah.
started to say, compared to when you did this sheet,
Uh-huh.
when
And
you
inpatient.
first met him in February,
Yeah.
that's a lot better.
Mhm.
I mean,
know
I
it's,
don't know if she's kept it because you didn't stay in speech
Yeah.
therapy, but it would really be interesting to see
Yeah.
if you had it.
apple pin house car tie.
Now this
I
one,
remember that.
this one was actually, so this is our inpatient assessment. So I actually gave him a different one, but it was
Okay.
a full cognitive
Yeah,
battery
yeah.
when he came in February. This would be on his chart when Monica would have given it to you in
Yeah.
inpatient. So I can look it up
Okay.
and
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
and see how
Okay.
you improved.
See, I did this.
Yeah. Because this is the same one you would have got when you were an inpatient.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
probably missed, I know I missed one from the story.
Yes.
I know I missed the Chicago.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think I missed that one.
Mm-hmm.
I did the clock. It didn't look like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it was right, but you know, the arrows were wrong. But I remember missing some,
Mm-hmm.
more than I think 5.
Yeah.
So we're gonna finish on with the eval, but we're gonna just take a quick break on the recording,
Okay, that's
and we'll
fine.
check back in, right?
YouTubers will check in with me later.
Thank you.
Bye.